All right, everyone. So we have some pretty big news here. We're reading a tweet from Russell Talk. The return of Saturday night's main event is set to be announced by WWE very soon. WrestleVotes reported WWE would be announcing a primetime special on NBC, perhaps on a Saturday night in December. The deal, getting SmackDown and USA, included 4 primetime specials per year on NBC. We were told by WWE that the return of Saturday night's main event will be announced very soon, so that would indicate this is accurate. So here's the thing. This would be cool, right? Having some Saturday night main events throughout the year. I definitely think that's cool. WWE is expanding out once again, and I think it's important because they're not just expanding out, they're expanding out in a way that's trying to get the mainstream, super back into wrestling, right? Like if you go back to the ratings, you figure during the Attitude Era and stuff like that, it is crazy the type of numbers wrestling was doing when you add up the WWE Raw and Nitro. I mean, it is just an insane amount. But the one downside to this, and this is obviously I'm joking a little, but the one downside to this is it's like, so when we started this channel, we're big WWE guys, right? So TNA we've watched a little, AEW we've watched a little, but we don't. I wouldn't call. I wouldn't say that we're deep into wrestling like some people are, in the sense that we're all the way in on like every little thing. So when we started this channel, we were focusing on WWE. And, sometimes because of that, I think the news gets a little bit slow because AEW is making headlines and TNA is making headlines, or, during that downtime. And it kind of leads me to be like, oh, man, I got to really, because I don't want to talk about things in AEW that I don't know. Like the the Shane McMahon stuff with Tony Khan, that I was comfortable doing a video on because I know stuff about, Shane's time in WWE, and Tony Khan is talking about, I know a decent amount about him in terms of what he's been saying because we do track that. But when we're getting into like individual things, it's a little different, okay? With that being said, with WWE even expanding, it's tough to keep up with all of this wrestling. And like I said, I'm happy about it. I want more, but it's like even this weekend, we had Bash and Berlin on in the middle of football Saturday with college football on. And so you're trying to watch college football, you're trying to get the pay per view on, and it's like, how Monday Night Football, right? You got Monday Night Football and then you got Monday Night Raw. You're trying to watch both at the same time, and it's just an overwhelming experience, I have to say. But for those that are like deep, and look, I would love to be deep into all those other things of wrestling. Like instead, I kind of have to take time and read a little bit about certain things, go back and read the history, rewatch an event or something like that I missed. But man, it's crazy because WWE is expanding into the stratosphere. They're going into the moon, and I think that's great for the business. Let's just hope that they could make these events and they could set these events on times where people can enjoy them without having to be like, okay, I'm watching college football and I'm watching Saturday night's main event. I'm kind of got one eye on each, and I have to go rewatch this to do a video on it because I didn't get to see everything in the way I should. I hope they pick and choose when they do these main events during times when the entire, world can really tune into them versus kind of shoving them into time slots that people are already paying attention to other things. And if they're going to watch it, it's a split attention deal. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.